Hello guys, and welcome to this week's blog. I'm Vicky Murgatroyd, founder of Life Empowerment Project, and this week I want to tell you the one secret, the single thing that you can change now that will guarantee that you become a world-class entrepreneur. So today's tip is highly underrated but absolutely the key if you want to take your business, your life, yourself, etc. to the next level and to remain there permanently. There is one simple thing that you can shift now. That is very simply, and I promise you it'll be simple, to follow through. Do the things that you say you're going to do. It's as simple as that. That is what separates the world class from the people that you've never heard about. They set themselves a target and they make it happen. They put the action in, they do the implementation. If it doesn't get them what they want immediately, they reset the course and they go at it again. It's as simple as that. One of the fundamental things that we implement in the Master Your Emotions program, which is the 8-week transformation program that we do, is to do our success elevators for that week. So they're your 3 to 5 growth steps that you're going to take in that business for that week that will allow you to create change within your business. Now, this is to get rid of the general overwhelm that we do of having a list as long as our arm and getting completely overfaced by it before we've even begun. So you pick those 3 to 5 steps. You know if you only get those 3 to 5 steps done, then you will have made massive progress still. Those 3 to 5 steps, set them, complete them. Literally, that's all it takes. Set what you're going to do, follow through and complete it. I think every single one of you can relate that you've been at a seminar or you've been at an event or you've been on a webinar, or at some point you've heard something that's absolute gold and you think that is amazing. I'm going to do that, I'm going to do that, and it's going to change my life. Fast forward, and it hasn't been done. When you implement the things that you say you're going to implement, things change. The power is always in the implementation, but it does come down to building that habit in the first stages. You know, to build a new habit, it's going to require conscious attention at first. So get yourself set, sell yourself on why you're doing those tasks, what difference it's going to make, what's the end result that it's going to create for you that is desirable, and it makes the action very, very easy to complete. But when you say you're going to do something, follow through and do it. That is the trait of the most well-known world-class entrepreneurs. They set themselves a task and they do it. It doesn't matter if it becomes difficult or if it becomes tedious along the way. They set themselves a task and they do it. Now, the contrary to this is flogging a dead horse. There is no point of you beating on an idea that is clearly finished with, that is clearly going nowhere. And that's the skill in itself, is to know when enough is enough. But for this, all I want you focused on is setting yourself the tasks. These might be your daily, your weekly, your monthly, your quarterly goals, but follow through. Make them happen. You become the person then that makes stuff happen, and that's your identity. So for you, you might always tell yourself, oh, I'm a procrastinator. It's one of the big things that I hear. I'm a procrastinator. But if you're going to tell yourself repeatedly you're a procrastinator, you're going to be a procrastinator. If I sat back and I told myself daily that I'm a procrastinator, I'd suddenly start procrastinating. But if you tell yourself you're a world-class entrepreneur, you follow through, whatever you set yourself, you always do it, look at that. The external will always reflect the internal. So lead with that. That's your power right there. Set yourself the task and follow through. Be the person who does that. Do whatever it takes and make that happen, and you are guaranteed to take things to a new level and really enjoy it in the process. That is always the key. So the one super simple secret to becoming a world-class entrepreneur is to do the things you say you're going to do. Follow through, allow that to become your identity, and literally you'll be bowling over tasks that you used to think were way too big, way too scary, way too hard, and again, take your business to the next level. Build that as your new habit and you will be going places fast. So thank you as always for tuning in for this week's blog. It's much appreciated. I can't wait to see you next week for even more tips and tricks of how you can become a leader in your field and how you can absolutely love the journey while you do it. In the meantime, live empowered and be inspired.